This is my Norelco Phillips shaver. It's an older model, but it still works fine. And it has little blades on the inside of these heads. And these little blades have slowly gotten dull over time. I can tell my shave is not nearly as close. It kind of pulls at my hair sometimes, leaves some red marks. It's time to go ahead and replace these blades. But when I looked at the pricing for the blades, they're actually pretty expensive. I didn't spend that much money on the shaver itself, but the blades are going to easily cost half as much as the entire unit. So instead of replacing these blades, what you can actually do is sharpen them. This is the Volco Shaver Sharpener. It sharpens the heads inside of these sorts of shavers. And they come in different sizes, so this happens to be for HQ9, but there are different size heads for different types. This is not actually listed on the models, but I know that this actually uses that blade size. So you want to look up your blade size by looking up your model number. And for me, the model number is actually on the back and some faded writing, but you'll be able to find it as well. So I'm going to show you how to actually use these things. They're really, really clever, and they work well. The first time I sharpened my shaver heads, or my blades, and I went ahead and shaved, I felt an immediate difference. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do it. Now, for my particular shaver, what I need to do is open it up. So it's going to get a little bit messy here, but that's okay. You should probably clean out your shaver while you're doing this anyway. So I'm going to open it up, and my little unit just comes right off. And the way I do mine is I actually twist, and the whole device comes out. But now I have these shaver heads, 1, 2, 3, and each of these heads has a little blade in it. These are what actually cut your hairs. They sit inside the screen, and the screen is pushed against your skin, and these blades spin, and they actually cut the hair that goes into those blades, or goes into that screen. So these blades are what need to be sharpened. And each of these little wheels has, easily 20 or 30 little blades on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 20 little blades on it. So there's one blade, there's another blade, and there's a third blade. So how the heck do we sharpen these blades with this device? Here's how. I tape mine up, but I'm going to go ahead and open them up. And what you have are these replace the screens. So instead of using these screens, you're going to use these special little sharpening heads. These take the place of the screens, and all you do is you put them in just like you would if you're putting your shaver back together. So I'm going to put one there, I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put one there. Okay, and on the inside of here is actually a rough surface, almost like a sharpening stone or a file. I'll put that on there, put that down there. I put them blades down because the blades have to be against these little heads. I'm then going to go ahead and reassemble, put my holder back in, put this back into my shaver, and close it up. Now, I can't shave with this. This covers it. But what I need to do is I'm going to run this for 5 to 7 seconds. And you'll hear it run, but that will actually sharpen the blades because the blades will be pushed up against these things, running against them, and it'll be filing down the edges. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. Now we just take it out and reverse the process, put the screens back in. And you will see, just pop one out. These are sharper, and you'll actually even see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, there is a little bit of a circle in there. I've already used these a couple times. There's a circle in there you can see from where the blade spins and actually rubs against the top of the sharpener. So now I just go ahead and put screens back in, just like this. Blade, blade, blade. Now, Norelco recommends that you replace blades at full expense every, I think, 6 months or so. And that gets really expensive. With this one cost for this one sharpener, which is a fraction of the cost, you just sharpen your blades every 2 months and you're fine. Your blades will stand up for years. I've actually used this 2 or 3 times now, and every single time I notice a big difference. My shaver is great. I have not had to replace my shaver heads in, oh geez, almost a year now, because I just keep using this, and it saves me time, saves me money. It's a great little device. I wish I had found it earlier. My shaving would have been a whole lot easier and a lot less expensive.